This is going to be a continuation of a game that I started for a demo purpose. Just thought I would play it and finish out the game and give a little bit more content, a little more context for this game. This is Triple Threat Basketball, and my plan is to release it this week, so toward the end of March. Everything is looking good so far, just been making some final adjustments to the game. And in this game we are at 7 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first quarter. It is 12-5, and the home team is leading 12-5. And so I'm going to give the ball to the away team. Excuse me, I don't know who actually had the ball, so I didn't mark that down. I didn't know that I'd be coming back to this game, but we got everything all set up, so we might as well go ahead and continue this game. Let me just center everything on the camera. So it is going to be for the away team: James Harden, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Karl Malone, and Shaquille O'Neal. And for the home team, it's Chris Paul, Kobe Bryant, Larry Bird, Tim Duncan, and Hakeem Olajuwon. Now we have, I went ahead and separated out some bench players. So we have each of the positions represented for the home team and the away team up here. So don't know how I'll do the substitutions. Maybe if anybody gets in foul trouble. We got a couple of fouls going on so far. Should probably mark these. So no fouls yet for the home team. Got all of our dice, and we're ready to rock and roll. We're going to call this a make. So we're going to use the make chart to figure this one out. So let's go. I'm just going to trying to find out the best strategy for rolling even as I play the game, and let's try some different things here. I am playing where you can pass up shots, so that's personally how I like to do it. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, so it's going to be James Harden bringing the ball up the floor. He will pass to LeBron. LeBron is going to pass to Karl Malone, and we're going to have a shot as the shot clock is running down. This is going to be post up, normal defense. So a 6 is going to be a layup for Karl Malone. As he puts it in for 2. And on the post up, I don't typically give an assist, just because he's probably doing some work down low. It's probably not like a throw the ball in, lay it up. He's doing something down there. On the make, it's going to be Chris Paul bringing it up the floor. Paul is going to pass to the small forward. Small forward is Larry Bird. Bird on the wing is going to pass it to Timmy D. And Duncan with the dribble drive, normal defense. And that's going to be a foul. And we're going to call that a foul on Karl Malone. That'll be his second. So we should swap him out. And that will be 5 ticks. Takes us down to 6:55. Timmy Duncan was hammered on the shot, so he gets 2 foul shots. That's going to be a 1 make and 2 makes. So Duncan now with 8 points. It is 14-7. 14-7. We're going to bring in our power forward sub. It's going to be Charles Barkley. Round mound to rebound coming in off the bench. So Barkley inserted into the game. Got a 3rd foul there. I think we're good to go. Off the make, it's going to be a fast break opportunity as Harden pushes the ball at the floor. He's got a layup, but He's covered up by Chris Paul. Gonna go ahead and take that. Chris Paul has a 0 for his defense. A 4 is gonna be a foul, and on fast break, the foul goes to the shooting guard. So that's gonna be on Kobe, his first foul, first team foul for the home team, and that is a shooting foul. So it's two shots to Harden. Makes the first. Harden a 90% free throw shooter, so those are his first 2 points of the game. And he was the only one to touch the ball, so that's going to be only 10 seconds off the clock. And coming back the other way is going to be Kobe Bryant on the fast break. And Kobe with the pass to the point guard, who is trailing on the secondary break. It's Chris Paul. Paul's got a drive to the basket. He's covered up by Harden, and it's a 4. A 4 is going to be a foul, or actually it's a layup. So we use our layup column on the fast break, so it's going to be a bucket for Chris Paul. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 7, 9. Okay, so I did do that. So it's gonna be 15 seconds off the clock, and going to the line is gonna be Chris Paul. Paul makes that one, and he misses the second. So 1 of 2 from the line. And that's actually going to kick us into rebound mode, and the rebound goes to the power forward, and that's going to be Sir Charles. So he winds up with the board. Let's add our 1 here. So 17-9 is our score, and off of the miss, it's going to be a fast break as Charles gets it to Harden. Harden pushes it up the floor. He is going to pass to LeBron, who's filling the lane on the fast break. LeBron with the open lane to the basket. A 2 is going to be a foul. So he gets fouled on his way to the basket. And the foul goes on the center, Olajuwon. That's his first foul. And King James is going to go to the line for 2 shots. That's going to be 1 good, 2 good. James with his first 2 points of the game. Keep looking like not filled in things. I want to make sure they're looking filled in. Alright, so he has his first 2. It's going to be 17-11 is our score. And coming back the other direction, on the fast break is Chris Paul pushing it up the floor, and he'll get it to Kobe on the secondary break. Kobe running the lane. He's got a 3-pointer, and man in his face is Jordan. So this is a -1 to 6. On the 3 is going to be a miss for Kobe. It's a second missed 3-pointer. We're down to 6 minutes left in the game, and we're going to resolve the rebound. The rebound goes to Michael, as he does a good job boxing out Kobe Bryant on the shot. Michael gets it to James Harden. Harden walks it up the floor. He's got a 3-pointer. Not going to pull the trigger so quickly, so he's going to pass it to LeBron. LeBron receives the pass, and he is going to get it right back to Harden, so it might wind up being a 3-pointer anyway. It is. This time he has a normal 3, doesn't matter. He's got a 10, and Harden drains the 3. This time, King James gets an assist, which is nice. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, it's 17-14 with 5:35 left in the game, or in the first quarter. Bringing the ball up the floor is Chris Paul. Chris Paul is going to pass it to Timmy Duncan. Duncan with the open dribble drive. He takes it in. He actually gets blocked. Who does the block on? The block is from the shooting guard. So Jordan comes from the backside and gets a block on Duncan. Expect Jordan to be doing a little bit of everything in this game. And so coming back the other way, well, that's a miss, I guess technically for Duncan. I should call that a miss. And coming back the other way is going to be Jordan with the ball. And he's got a lane. But we're going to go ahead and he's going to get it to Shaq. Pass is good. Shaq has the low post move, normal defense, and he is going to get fouled. So we'll go with that shot. He gets fouled here by Hakeem Olajuwon. Olajuwon will have to replace with 2 fouls. So let's bring in KG. Two shots for Shaq. He has to have a 6 or greater to make the shot. He makes the first, and he makes the second. So Shaquille on his free throw game today. He's 3 for 4. Two points there. It's going to be 17-16 now as the visitors make a run. We got Kevin Garnett in the game, and this is going to be Harden bringing the ball up the floor. He passes it to Barkley. Barkley with the dribble drive, but he's covered up by Timmy Duncan, so we're not going to chance that. So let's go ahead and roll. He's going to pass. He kicks it out to James. And so pass is good on that. And King James, let's see, he's got an 8. An 8 is a mid-range jumper, a normal defense, and a 4. 4 on the jumper is going to be a miss for James as he misses with the shot clock running down. And that's going to take off 5. Takes us down to 4 minutes and 55 seconds left. Let's resolve the rebound. The rebound is going to be an offensive board. That goes to MJ. And Jordan with the ball. He will pass it to Sir Charles. And Charles has a short jumper covered up by Duncan. So 6 minus 2 is a 4. 4 on the jumper is going to be a miss for Barkley. So on the rebound, Jordan passes it to Barkley. Barkley misses on the short jumper, and the rebound is going to go to the power forward Duncan this time. And we're headed back in the other direction. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. And this is Timmy D giving it up to Kobe Bryant on the fast break. So we treat that rebound. It was a miss. It was a missed shot. So a 5 is going to be a fast break on a miss. And a 4 is going to be Kobe bringing it up the floor. So Kobe with the pass to Garnett, who's running the floor. Garnett with a 4, and that's going to be, takes it to the rim. A 7 is going to be a layup as he lays it up and in, and that's going to be his first 2. Makes it 19-16. Kobe's going to get the assist, and that will take off 15 seconds. Gets us down to 4 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first quarter. James is going to bring it up the floor on the make, and he will pass to Barkley. Barkley with an 8 is going to be a dribble drive, and he'll go ahead and take that. 6 minus, actually it's not a minus, just a 6. 6 on the dribble drive is going to be a dunk for Sir Charles as he gets into the lane, and he throws it down for 2. Barkley with his first bucket. And that's going to be 15 seconds off. So 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the quarter, the opening quarter of this one. Off the make, it's going to be Chris Paul pushing it up in transition. He passes it to Kobe. Kobe running the floor. He's got a 3-pointer. He's covered up by Jordan, who's a -1, so this is an 8. An 8 on the 3 is just good for Kobe as he hammers it home from the 3-point line, and that gives the home team a 22-18 lead. Takes off 3 ticks here. 3 minutes and 55 seconds left in the first quarter. The assist is to Paul. Bringing it up the floor is going to be James Harden. He's got a mid-range jumper. He's covered up, and he's going to go ahead and pass that to, let's get it to Shaq. Pass there is good. Shaq, he's our man. He can't do it, nobody can. A 6 is going to be a pass to Barkley. And Barkley with the dribble drive up the lane. A 6 is going to be another dunk as he hammers it home again for 2. And that's going to be a 22-20 lead. That is the lead for the home team. On the make, it'll be Chris Paul pushing tempo again. He's got an open 3. He's got an open 3. Let's go ahead and take that open 3, and he drills it. So Chris Paul with a 3-pointer on the fast break. Takes off only 10 seconds, but he does get the 3. So let's see. On the make, it'll be James Harden bringing it up the floor. He's got a 6, but he's going to be covered up. That's going to be a pass to Shaq. Shaq Fu with the low post move, but he's got Garnett on him. So he's going to kick it out to LeBron. LeBron with a 4, time is running down, and he's got a dribble drive to the basket. A 7 is going to be a layup as he lays it up and in, getting into the lane. Sometimes hard to decide who to get the ball to with all these great players. You know, you want to kick it out to Jordan, you want to kick it out to James. I kind of think about, you know, low post, kicking it out this way. Here he's sort of cross court. Barkley might kick it out to Jordan. So I try to think about, you know, where they might be on the floor, you know, skipping passes across the floor or all the way across. You know, that would be like an elbow pass. So I try to kind of think about where they might be positioned on the floor. And that does kind of help me out with those kind of visualizing the game. So 25-22 is the score, tentatively. I don't know if I'm even keeping all the scores right, so we should have given an assist to Shaq as he kicked it out to LeBron James. Oh, actually, no assist there. That was a dribble drive, right? So on the make, it's going to be Kobe Bryant bringing it up the floor. He's got a jumper. He's guarded by Jordan. He's going to go ahead and pass that to Chris Paul. Paul with the 6 is he's got a dribble drive, so he's got the lane. I'm going to go ahead and take that. 7 is going to be a jumper. So he pulls up and hits the 2. So a bucket for Chris Paul. Down to 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. 5, that will be James Harden bringing it up. And we've got a 3 and a 0. Harden with a 3, that'll be a pass over to LeBron. LeBron is covered up on the dribble drive, so go ahead and get it down to Shaq. Pass is good. And O'Neal has a short jumper. He's guarded by Garnett, so that's a 5. A 5 on the jumper is going to be a miss. Shaq's first miss of the day. That means a rebound situation. So it's going to be a rebound to the center, Garnett. So Garnett with the ball. Next dead ball, we'll make some substitutions. On the fast break, he gets it to Chris Paul. Yeah, I keep rolling the red one. I don't mean to roll that. Chris Paul on the fast break has a layup, but he's covered up. We'll go ahead and share the ball with Larry Bird. The pass to Bird is good. Bird filling the lane on the secondary break, and he's got a layup, but he's covered up. King James a -1, so that's a 7. 7 on the layup is a layup anyway, and Larry Bird puts it up and in. On the break, that's going to be another assist to Chris Paul, 3rd assist of the quarter. And 1, 2, 3 takes us down to 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. On the make, we're going to make some substitutions here. Little game reset. It's 29-22 home team over the away team. And full scale subs in here. We'll go with the full second team. So Nash, Miller, so Nash, Miller, Anthony, and Ewing are in for the away team. It's going to be KD. Garnett is the second team. Nowitzki at the power forward. Magic at the point guard. And Drexler at shooting guard. So second teamers are going to be getting some action here as we have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. 250 left in the first period, first quarter. This is going to be Mello bringing the ball up the floor. He's got an open 3, and Carmelo Anthony will take that all day. 6 on the 3 though is a miss right off the front iron, and so Mello misses his first shot. He comes in firing, and let's resolve the rebound. The rebound is going to be an offensive board that goes to the shooting guard Miller. So he gets the offensive board. He's got a 5. A 5 is going to be a pass to Barkley. Barkley's going to have a shot here. And Barkley's got an 8. That is going to be a short jumper covered up by Nowitzki. A -1 is a 6. 6 on the jumper is going to be a foul, as he gets fouled in close range by the foul goes to Nowitzki. It's his first foul. 14 fouls, so they're now in the bonus. And Barkley's going to go to the line for 2. He needs to hit at least a 4. So he makes the first, and he makes the second. And Barkley with 6 points now in the game. Makes the score 29-24. Home team in the lead. Off the make, it's going to be Magic bringing the ball up the floor. Got a 5. A 5 is going to be a pass to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got the dribble drive, but he's guarded by Barkley. Let's go ahead and press that. Barkley is a -1. 9 minus 1 is an 8. So 8 on the dribble drive is a pull-up jumper, and Nowitzki hits it for the bucket. And that's going to be 3 off the clock. So Dirk takes a chance and hits on the dribble drive. Reggie Miller bringing the ball up the floor on the set offense. He's going to kick it to a little skip pass over to Mello. Anthony's got a mid-range jumper, but he's covered up. He'll make one more pass to Ewing. Pass is good. Patrick Ewing with time running down. He's got a low post move. He's covered up by Garnett, so 6 minus 2 is a 4. A 4 on the low post move is a foul. So with time running down, he draws the foul on Garnett. That'll be Garnett's first foul. And Ewing's going to go to the line for 2. With 1 minute and 55 seconds left. A 5 is good. A 4 is good. So Ewing with 2 free throws. That's his first 2 of the game. And that's going to draw us to 31-26. Home team in the lead. Coming back the other way on the make is going to be Drexler. Drexler is going to pass it to Magic. Magic will get it. Actually, he's got a dribble drive opportunity here, but he's covered up by Nash. You know, he's going to go ahead and get the assist, let's say, to Garnett. Pass is good. And Garnett's got a low post move, and he is covered up. That was a 7. It's covered up by Ewing. Ewing's a -2, so that's a 4. A 4 on the low post is going to be a dunk as he gets to the baseline. And Garnett with a bucket gives the home team the 33-26 lead. Lead back up to 7. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1.5 minutes left in the quarter. Steve Nash is bringing the ball up the floor. He's He's got an 8. An 8 is a dribble drive, but he's all covered up by Magic, so he is going to pass it to Reggie. 4 is good. Reggie has a 5. 5 is going to be an open drive opportunity, so we're going to go ahead and take that. 5 on the drive is going to be a layup. So Reggie Miller finds a seam, and he exploits that and goes in for 2. It's 33-28, and that's down to 1:15 on the clock. On the make, it's Magic bringing the ball up the floor. He's got a dribble drive opportunity himself. He's going to pass that up and kick it over to KD. Pass is good. Durant with the Durant's got a pass down low to Kevin Garnett. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Garnett with the 6. 6 is going to be a low post move. He's got Ewing on his hip. A 10 becomes an 8, and an 8 is a little jump hook in the lane. And Garnett with 6 points in this one. Pushes the lead to 35-28 for the home team. 50 seconds left in the quarter, and going up the floor on the fast break is going to be Reggie. Reggie has got a 3-point opportunity. He's open. He's going to stop and pull the trigger. A 7 is going to be good for an open Reggie Miller. Miller with 5 off the bench. And that cuts the lead to 35-31. Only 10 seconds come off the clock as he took the quick 3-pointer. Don't leave Reggie Miller open. Coming back the other way, it's going to be Drexler on the fast break. Drexler with the 5 is going to pass that to Nowitzki. Nowitzki filling the lane on the fast break. It's going to be a short jumper, a little pull-up jumper, and a 2 is going to be a miss on the jump shot. So Nowitzki now 1 for 2. And that's going to put us into a rebound situation. The rebound goes to the center, which is Ewing. So Ewing with the board. And we've got just enough time for one more shot. Got 25 seconds left on the clock, so we can use the entire clock. Steve Nash bringing it up in the set offense. He's going to pass it to Melo. Anthony's got an open mid-range jumper, and he'll go ahead and take that. A 2 is going to be a miss on the jumper. So Anthony 0 for 2 in this one. Gets us down to 10 seconds. What does the rebound situation look like? It's going to be a 6. A 6 is to the center. That's Garnett with the rebound, his second board. And we've got 10 seconds left. So the way we do end of quarter situations is it has to be within the range. So if they don't take a shot on this first one, if someone passes the ball, then that is going to be time running off the clock. And Magic is bringing the ball up the floor. He's got a 7. A 7 is going to be an open drive to the basket, so he'll take that. So this is at the buzzer. At the buzzer, he puts it in, and that's going to be a layup for Magic right at the buzzer. And that's going to be good for 2. And our first quarter winds up 37-31. We'll see if that remains the score when I tally up all the scores. So that takes us down to 0. If there's less than 10 seconds left and the team gets the ball, you can try sort of a Hail Mary of sorts. Whatever it is, it's a, what do they call it? They call it a heave, I think, or something like that. And just a last second shot, throwing the ball up the floor. If you make it, it's 3 points. If not, no harm, no foul. You roll 2 D10s, And if it comes out a 99 or 100, then that's a score. So I think in 2022, it was a little more than a 2% chance of making a full court shot or a shot at the end of a quarter. All right, so let's tally this up a little bit. So 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 29, 31. So 31 is our score. And for the home team, 2, 4, 6, 8, plus 4 is 12, 14, 17, 19, plus 6 is 25, 26, 27, and 33, 35, 37. 37 is what we got. All right. So I'm keeping track of the score pretty well. Sometimes miss some scores. Let's go ahead and leave this second team out there just for continuity's sake. And then we'll make a switch halfway through or something like that. This time I'm going to play with TV timeouts. So TV timeouts come in, and I have this on the, I have a reusable clock that I'm going to use where you can just sort of move a token or a coin or something like that instead of scratching everything off. The boxes are bigger, and you'll be able to reuse it over and over. So that's going to be included with the game as well. But here I've got this smaller clock. And TV timeouts are going to come in at 9 minutes, 6 minutes, and 3 minutes. So those are clearly designated on that new clock timer with different colors. So you'll be able to see them. It's also written at the bottom. And what we'll do is once we pass, if we land right on the 9 minutes or we pass over it, the next dead ball, we'll take a timeout. That way you can be forced into a timeout, I guess, and it'll stop the action so that you can make any substitutions that you want. So just a little bit of realism. You don't have to play where you take those timeouts, but a little bit of realism, which might be kind of cool. I'm going to go ahead and designate these as quarter marks, just so I can keep track of how much people are scoring in each quarter. All right. So starting the second quarter, it was Magic with the bucket. So we're going to start the visiting team with the ball in the second quarter. It's going to be Carmelo Anthony bringing the ball up the floor. I'm getting into a bad habit of rolling this red one too early for me. A 2 is going to be, I don't like to know what's going to happen if I want to make a choice to pass the ball or not. That's why I don't roll the red one until it's time to shoot or to make a decision. So I feel like, to me, if I already know what's going to happen, then it makes it too easy. So I want my choice to really be a choice. So for Carmelo Anthony, a 2 is going to be a skip pass over to Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller's got an open 3, and don't leave Reggie Miller open as he cans it for a 3-pointer. That's going to be his second 3 of the game. He's got 8 off the bench, and that cuts the lead to 37-34. And just like that, the visitors are back in the game. 3-pointers are really the equalizer here. On a make, it's going to be Magic bringing it up the floor. Magic is going to pass it to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got a 3-pointer, and he's open. Don't think he won't take that. He's going to miss on the 3, though. And that'll be 3 ticks. And let's check out the rebound. The rebound is an offensive rebound. That's going to go to the power forward. The power forward is Nowitzki. He gets his own rebound on the 3-point shot. And he's got a 1. That's going to be in for a layup or a dunk, but he's guarded by Barkley, so it's a -1. 6 on the layup is going to be a layup. So he gets his own rebound. He follows it in. He lays it up for 2. And just like that. Nowitzki, a good play, following his own shot on the offense. And that's going to take off another 10 seconds. On the make, it will be Reggie Miller bringing the ball up the floor. He's got a 4. A 4 is going to be a pass to the power forward, Barkley. Barkley has got the post up, and Nowitzki's on him. Normally a -1, but it won't be this time, so a 7 on the post up is a nice move by Barkley, and he throws it down for 2. So a dunk for Barkley. Takes off 3, 11 minutes and 5 seconds left in the quarter. Coming back the other way is going to be Kevin Durant. Sorry. Durant with the pass to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got an open dribble drive. He's going to take that in, and he's actually going to get blocked on the drive. The block goes to the power forward, which is Barkley. So Barkley with the block on Nowitzki, and coming back the other way is going to be the visiting team. The fast break is being led by Reggie Miller. A 5 on the fast break is going to be a pass to Sir Charles. Charles is going to get rewarded for his block, and that's going to be Barkley taking it in. Getting back on defense is Nowitzki. That becomes a 5. A 5 on the layup is going to be a dunk, so it doesn't matter, as Barkley is dunking it all over the place. We'll call that an assist to Reggie. And that takes another 3 ticks off the clock. And did we count that? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 7. I've counted too many. So okay. So the score is 39-38. The home team is up, and on the make it's going to be Clyde Drexler pushing the tempo. Drexler brings it up the floor. He's going to pass it to KD, who is running the floor. Durant with a 3-pointer. He is guarded by Anthony. No resistance there, and so he pulls up KD for the 3 with Anthony in his face, and that's his first bucket of the game. Pushes the lead to 42-38. And that is going to be Drexler with the assist. So nice skip pass, finding Kevin Durant open in the corner, and he hits it for a 3. Steve Nash brings it up the floor the other way. And for Nash, it's going to be a pass to Barkley. Barkley with the open post-up opportunity. And he's got a 3. A 3 on the post-up is going to be a miss, as he gets to the rim, but he misses. First miss for Barkley. And I'm going to have a rebound. The rebound goes to the power forward. Power forward is Nowitzki. It's his second board. And Nowitzki's going to kick off the offense, going back the other way. He gets it to Magic. Magic walks it up the floor, and he's going to pass it over to KD. Durant will get it to Dirk. Dirk with the 6. The 6 is going to be a dribble drive. He's got Barkley all over him. That becomes a 3. A 3 on the dribble drive is a foul, so he gets fouled by Barkley. Barkley with his first. And that's the first team foul of the second quarter. That is a non-shooting foul, as he fouls him before the shot. So we're going to take the ball out of bounds. It is Clyde Drexler with the ball. Drexler's got a mid-range jumper. He's guarded by Reggie Miller. He's going to take that, and he will actually miss on the jumper. Quick shot there from Clyde Drexler. Rebound goes to the power forward. The power forward is Barkley. Barkley's second board of the game. And that gets the offense going back the other way. It'll be a fast break led by Carmelo Anthony. He's got a 10. He's going to take that open 3. He likes the look, and he drills it. That's his second 3-pointer. Oh, he's Anthony, not Miller. That's his first bucket. So 1, 2, 3. And the score is 42-41. And that's going to take just 10 seconds off. Coming back the other way is Magic. Magic is going to pass it to Drexler. Drexler's got a dribble drive. No, an open jumper. Oh, he's not open. He's closed up. He missed the last one. He's going to go ahead and pass this to Garnett. Garnett flashes. Pass is good. Garnett's got a short jumper as he flashes to the line, and that was a 5, sorry. Wherever the 5 is, it was a 5. So he's got an open jumper, a 5 for Garnett on the jumper is going to be a miss. So he takes a 15-footer, and he misses. On the rebound, it's going to be the power forward Barkley. Barkley gets his 3rd. And that starts the offense back the other way. 42-41 is our score. The home team is ahead. It's going to be Steve Nash bringing the ball up the floor. And a 2 is going to be a pass to Melo. Anthony will get it right. Across the way to Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller with time running down on the clock. He's got a mid-range jumper. He's D'd up by Drexler, who's a -1, so that becomes a 9. A 9 on the jumper is good. And Reggie with time running down with Drexler in his face. Puts it in for 2, gives the away team the lead for the first time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's going to take us to our first TV timeout. So let's go ahead and use this opportunity to make some substitutions. So we are at 8 minutes and 45 seconds left in the half. Let's get Harden back in. Let's get Jordan back in. And Malone. Barkley's been out there a while. Sorry about that. If anybody's OCD, sorry about that. And for the other team, let's get Timmy D in here. And we'll get the center Olajuwon back in the game. He's got 2 fouls. Malone's got 2 fouls, so we'll see how they fare. And game reset here. It's 42-42, so game all tied up. And it's going to be some first teamers coming back in on this one. Just trying to get everybody a little bit of playing time. Coming up the floor on the make is going to be Magic. A 10. He's got an open three-pointer. That's not really Magic's game, so he's going to kick it over to Drexler. Pass is good. Drexler with the dribble drive. He's got the lane. A little better shot than Magic shooting a three. And a three on the drive. He's going to get fouled by MJ. MJ's second. And that'll be the second team foul. It's a non-shooting foul, but it does take time off the clock. So 1, 2, 3. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. It's going to be KD with the ball. He will pass it to Olajuwon. Olajuwon's going to get it to right back to Durant. Durant with the dribble drive. He's got a man on his hip. It's Carmelo Anthony, so it doesn't matter. And he's actually going to take it in. He's going to get fouled by Anthony and lay it up and in for 2. So Anthony, his first foul. Third team foul for the visitors. And that's going to be a bucket for Durant. Where is he? Bucket for Durant, and he's going to take a free throw. Keep losing my dice. 4 is good, so he completes the three-point play. I don't think I took the time off, so I'm going to go do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 minutes and 5 seconds left. And Durant completes the old-fashioned three-point play for the home team. Here it's going to be Jordan bringing the ball up the floor on the make. He's got a 6. 6 is an open drive to the basket. He's salivating as he has a 3. A 3, he's going to get fouled on the drive by Drexler. Drexler with his first team foul for the home team. That's going to be a non-shooting foul. So it's going to be a 5. Jordan still with the ball on the out-of-bounds play. He's got a three-pointer, but he's covered up by Drexler. That's not really a good option for Michael as he gets it down to Malone. Pass is good. Malone with the 6 is going to be a pass to Ewing. Ewing with time running out. He's got Olajuwon on him, and that's going to be a 10. And it's a little post-up, face-up jumper for Ewing as he hammers it home on the short jumper. And we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half. So you can see, not a fast game, but it's got a nice rhythm to it once you get into the rhythm of the game itself. So this is going to be Drexler bringing the ball up the floor. He's got a dribble drive, but he is guarded by Mike, so he's going to go ahead and pass that to Timmy Duncan. A 2 is going to be a turnover, though. That goes to Drexler. And we'll call that his first turnover. So on a turnover, that's considered like a make. So they're going to be walking the ball up the floor, bringing it up the floor as if it was a made basket. We didn't take our time off. So we have James Harden bringing it up the floor. He's going to pass it to Karl Malone. Malone is going to get the pass kicked across the court over to Carmelo Anthony. Anthony with time running down on the clock. He's got an 8. An 8 is going to be a mid-range jumper. He's got Durant in his face. Doesn't matter, but he does miss. So I guess it matters a little bit. So Anthony misses. He's 1 for 4 in this one. Takes us down to 7 minutes. Let's resolve the rebound. The rebound is going to go to The center, which is Olajuwon, his second rebound of the day. And he gets the offense going back the other way for the home team. It's going to be a fast break, and this goes to KD. KD on the fast break gets it to Magic, who's running the floor on the secondary break. For Magic, that's going to be a mid-range jumper. He's got Harden on him, and the 2 is going to be a miss, so nice recovery from Harden as Magic misses. And on the rebound's going to go to the center. Is it Ewing? Yeah. Patrick Ewing gets the board. And the visitors are coming back the other way. It'll be James Harden bringing it up the floor, walking it up the floor. He's got a mid-range jumper. Harden feeling it. And he's going to stop and pop on the jumper. Excuse me. And that's Harden's 7th point. Makes the score 47-45. And just 10 seconds off the clock on that quick shot from James Harden. On the make, it'll be Magic dribbling the ball up the floor. Snap pass to Durant. Durant is going to get it right back to Magic. And Magic with time running down. What has he got? He's got a open jumper. And a 5 on an open jumper is going to be a foul. So a normal defense jumper, I guess. I keep calling it an open jumper. I mean, normal defense for these guys is an open. is being open. So for James Harden, that's his first foul. That's the 4th foul. And so they're now on the bonus. For Magic, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the next stoppage is going to be another TV timeout. Magic is going to go to the line for 2. He misses the first, and he makes the second. Makes our score 47-46. Visitors over the home team. Bringing up the floor will be James Harden. Harden with a 6 is a pass to Patrick Ewing. A 9, that's going to be a post-up move, and he's got normal defense on him. A 4 is going to be a foul. The foul goes to Olajuwon. That's his 3rd, so we got to get him out of the game again. And that's going to take us after this play to the TV timeout. And on the foul, it was a foul as he went to the basket to shoot. First one is going to be good. Second one is going to be good. And so that's 2 more points to Ewing. Ewing's got 6 off the bench in this one. Makes our score 48-46. And let's get some more substitutions in here. It's going to be Garnett coming back in. Let's get some starters back on the floor here for this team. So Kobe, Chris Paul, Larry Bird. Let's get our starters back in here for the rest of the half. See if they can get some things going. And for this team, it's going to be LeBron. Coming in for Carmelo. And now we got our starters back in the game. So who's in trouble? Olajuwon is in foul trouble. 2 for Jordan, 2 for Malone. And we've got 5 minutes and 50 seconds left. 5-5-0. 2-point lead for the away team as they've made a a strong move. They were down 6, now they're up 2, so they made a really strong move here in the second quarter. Chris Paul brings it up the floor. He's got an open jumper, or he's got actually a closely guarded jumper. So he's going to give that up, as a good point guard does. Gets it over to Bird. Bird is going to get it right back to him. So Chris Paul, with time running out, gets that same open jumper. This time it's open. That was a 3. And he's going to miss anyway. So Chris Paul with the miss. Takes us down to 5.5 minutes left. Let's resolve the rebound. The rebound is going to go to the power forward. The power forward is Karl Malone. Malone with just his second board of the game. And that goes here. And Malone will start the offense, coming back the other way on a miss. On a miss, it's going to be a fast break to MJ. MJ with the 6 on the break is a pass to Shaq. Shaq Fu running the floor. The big diesel headed to the rim, and he's got a -2 here, so that's going to be a miss for Shaq. I've thought about doing, if this takes it down below 1, to do some sort of rare plays. So maybe I can put those together, and then we can roll on a rare play, which might be kind of fun to have, you know, offensive fouls and some other little things that haven't been built into the game just through these. And so maybe we can add a little bit of extra layer, a little extra color to the game, a little layer. So Shaq misses. Call that 15 seconds off the clock. We're down to 5:15. And on the miss, let's resolve the rebound. The rebound is going to be offensive, and that goes to the point guard, Harden. Harden with his first board. So on the Shaq miss, he follows. And what's going to happen on the play? He's got a mid-range jumper. He is guarded by Chris Paul. He'll go ahead and take that, though. A 5 on the jumper is going to be a foul, so he gets fouled by Chris Paul as he follows up. As he follows up the shot, second team foul for the home team. And Harden's going to go to the line. 5 minutes and 5 seconds left. He's going to make that one, and he's going to make that one. That was an 8. So 2 free throws good for James Harden. The score is now 51-46. Yep. 51-46. On the make, it's going to be Chris Paul bringing it up the floor. Paul is going to pass to Larry Bird. Bird's outside. He's going to get it. A skip pass across the way to Kobe. Kobe's got a mid-range jumper. He is guarded by Jordan, so that becomes a 6. A 6 on the jumper is going to be good. As Kobe flashes, he flashes to the middle, and he hits the jumper at the free throw line. Give the assist to Bird. And coming back the other way on the make, I don't think we did that. So let's do I want to say it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. On the make, it's going to be Chris Harden. James Harden. Bring it up to the floor, Chris Harden, right? Harden's got an open 3. Hard to resist as he stops. And you got to get a hand in the face for James Harden. He's ready to pull the trigger. And that's 54-48. 54-48 is the score. As Harden hits on the 3. Takes only 10 seconds off the clock. 4:30 left in the game, or in the half, and this will be Kobe bringing it up the floor. Kobe's got a mid-range jumper, and that's open. He's going to take a quick shot. Quick shot misses on the jumper, as Kobe not much luck here. The rebound is an offensive rebound that goes to the power forward. The power forward is Timmy D. Duncan's second board of the game, first offensive rebound. For Duncan, that's going to be going in for, well, that's a short jumper. He's guarded by Malone, so that's a -2 on this roll. 7 minus 2 is a 5. 5 on the jumper is going to be good. So he banks it in off the window on the offensive rebound. So Duncan with the bucket. 51-50 is our score. I'm sorry, 54-50 is the score. And we'll take 10 more seconds off. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the half. It's going to be LeBron James bringing the ball up the floor on the make. James is going to pass to Karl Malone. Malone will get the ball right back as he kicks it right back to LeBron James. James with time running down on the clock. He's got a dribble drive, and opening in the lane, a 3 is going to be a foul as he gets fouled by Larry Bird. Bird with his first foul, third team foul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. That was a non-shooting foul. They're not in the bonus. So Harden takes the ball out of bounds. A 5 is going to be a pass to Malone. Malone's got the ball. He's going to skip it all the way across the court to LeBron. LeBron's got an open three-pointer. He takes a shot. A 5 on the 3 is going to be a miss. And that'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off the clock. Let's resolve the rebound. The rebound is going to go to the power forward. The power forward is Timmy Duncan. Duncan with his third board. And that gets the home team kicked off the other way. 54-50 is our score. Chris Paul brings it up the floor. We got 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game, or in the first half. Chris Paul is going to get it to Duncan. Duncan in the post doesn't have anything, so he passes it over to Bird. Bird with time running down on the clock. He's got an open, or he's got a three-pointer with LeBron in his face, a -1. That's going to be a miss. Again, that would have been another rare play, right, if I had a chart there. So would be kind of cool to have that. And next dead ball is going to be a TV timeout. The rebound goes to the point guard, Harden. Harden with his second board of the game. And he's going to bring it up himself. An 8 is a dribble drive, but he's closed up by Chris Paul, so he's going to pass it to Jordan. Pass is good. MJ's got an open 3. He hasn't taken one, I don't think, in this game, so he's just going to go and shoot. Oh, he's taken 2. No, 1. But he hasn't done much, so he's frustrated. And he jacks it up, and of course he hits it. Jordan for 3. Assist goes to James Harden. And that pushes the lead to 57-50. And that's going to be a dead ball. And so that's going to be a TV timeout. Let's see. What do we need to do here? Anything? This is going to be the last official timeout. trying to see if there's anybody in any trouble. Doesn't look like it. Let's just leave everybody in at this point, and we'll see if someone gets into any kind of trouble. One more for a lot of these guys, and probably need to bring somebody in. Off the make, it's going to be Larry Bird pushing it up the floor. He's got a 6. A 6 is going to be a pass to KG. KG running the floor. 7-footer. He's got the open lane to the basket. He's got a -2, so 4 minus 2 is a 2. A 2 is going to be a miss on the layup, as Shaq provides a little resistance there. And Garnett with the miss. And on the miss, it's going to be a rebound to the shooting guard. The shooting guard is Jordan. Jordan's got his 3rd rebound of the game. And coming back the other way is the away team, as Jordan gets it over to James Harden. James Harden brings it up the floor. He's closed up on the dribble drive, so he's going to pass it to LeBron. LeBron with a 4 gets it down to Karl Malone. Karl Malone with time running out on the clock. He's got the post up with normal defense, so no adjustment on there. 8 on the post up is going to be a little face up jumper for Malone. It's his 4th point of the game. And the assist is going to go to James. Actually, not on the post up, right? Okay. We'll take, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3. Take 3 off. I think that's right. Yeah. That can't be right. That has to be 5, right? Okay, so 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Ball back to the home team. There's going to be Kobe bringing it up the floor. Kobe's going to pass to Chris Paul. Chris Paul with the pass to Tim Duncan. Duncan's got the post up, no defensive adjustment, so a 9 on his post up is going to be another face up jumper for Timmy Duncan. He's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 in the first half, and that makes the score 52-59. We've already done our timing, and so back the other way is going to be the home or the away team. On the fast break, Jordan pushes the tempo. A 6 is going to be a pass to O'Neal. The Diesel running the floor again. Down to 1 minute and 35 seconds. He's got, he's going to take it to the rim and no defensive adjustment, and he is going to get fouled and lay it up and in. So the bucket, the foul goes to the shooting guard, which is Kobe. Bryant with his 2nd foul. 4-team foul. And Shaq's going to go to the line for 2. I don't know if I counted those off or not. I think I did. So I'll have to pay attention to that. In fact, I know I counted them off. I shouldn't have done that. First free throw is a miss. Second is a make. And that puts their score at 60. Let's get Kobe out. Bring Drexler back into the game. Sorry, I'm just checking my time here. Got a few more minutes and we have to call this. So let's get through the halftime and then we'll call this one done. So we got Shaq makes one. So coming back the other way is going to be the visitors. Larry Bird. He's got, what does he got? He's got a mid-range jumper, but he's got LeBron on him. He's going to give that up unselfishly down to Kevin Garnett. Pass is good. Garnett's got a short jumper. He actually shoots pretty well, but he's got Shaq on him. Shaq's a -2, which we got a -2 here. The defense comes into play, so he's gonna kick it out to Bird. Pass is good. Bird with a 5, time running down. He's got a dribble drive, but he's got LeBron on him, so this is a 2. 2 on the dribble drive is going to be a miss, as LeBron D's him up, and Bird with the miss. Not a great start for Larry Bird. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off the clock. We're down to 1 minute and 10 seconds on the miss. Let's resolve the rebound. The rebound goes to the point guard, Harden. That's his third board, as he's getting in and muscling it up with the big guys. Harden with the kicks it to Jordan for the fast break. Jordan on the fast break throws it to Karl Malone. Malone running the floor. And Malone's got a path to the basket, but he's got, or I'm sorry, it's a short jumper. He's got Timmy D on him. That is a 7. A 7 on the jumper is going to be good. So even with Duncan in his face, he pulls up and hits the jumper. So Karl Malone with 6 in the game. And the assist is going to go to James Harden, his third. And that's going to take, I took 3 off the clock, so should be good. Coming back the other way is going to be Chris Paul. Paul's going to pass it to the shooting guard, Drexler. Drexler's got a dribble drive. He's got MJ on him. He's going to give that one up to Timmy Duncan. Pass is good there. Duncan with the 7. That will be a post up and no defensive adjustment. So a 4 on the post up is going to be a foul. As he gets fouled by Malone, that's Malone's third. And he's definitely going to have to come out even for these last few seconds. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't really afford for him to pick up another one. So Barkley enters back into the game. Duncan was fouled on the shot, so he gets 2 shots. That's 1 good and 1 miss. So let's go and resolve the rebound. The rebound goes to the center. The center is Shaq. Just Shaq's second rebound of the game. And yeah, I took the time off. Yeah, so there's 25 seconds left in the half. Bringing it up the floor is going to be James Harden. Harden's going to pass it over to Jordan. Jordan is going to get it to LeBron James. This is going to be the last shot as time is running down on the clock. So from the top of the key, James is being guarded by Bird. So that's what this defensive adjustment is. That becomes a 2. A 2 on the dribble drive is a miss. And at the buzzer, King James misses on the drive. Good defense by Larry Bird. And that takes us, it takes us down to 5 seconds. So if this team gets the rebound, they'll have a chance for sort of a last second heave. A 9 is going to go to the small forward, who is Larry Bird. And he's got one last chance here. So let's go with these two. If it's a 99 or 100, Larry Bird is going to hit the heave shot. So 68 is not going to cut it. And he misses. So we'll call that an actual miss from 3. And that's going to be it for the first half. So tentatively our score is 62-53 as the visitors made a huge move. Let's make sure that that's what it is. 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 27, 30, 34. So that will be 65. Let's make sure that's right. 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 12, 14, 16. I think that's a miss. 17, 19, 21, 24, 26, 29, 31, 32, 33. So 33 would put it at 64. So I must have missed a bucket in there somewhere. So 64 and 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I guess these guys were scoring in the second. 8, 11. Sorry, 11, 13, 14, 16, which would be 53. All right, so that seems right. Okay. So 64-53 is our score. So 11-point lead. They went from down 6 to up 11. So good run in the second quarter for Michael's team. And we've got quite a bit of good scoring here. It's going to be Duncan and Paul leading the way for the home team. It's going to be Harden, King James, Shaq. 2, 4, 5, 7 points for Shaq. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points for Barkley off the bench. So decent scoring in this one. 64-53 is our score. And we're going to call this one at halftime. That's using the TV timeouts though. So in the second quarter, it's 9 minutes, 6 minutes, 3 minutes. In the second and the fourth quarters. In the first and third quarters, it's just at 6 minutes and 3 minutes. So if you look up TV timeouts on the internet and for NBA games, that's when they're inserting those timeouts. There's some funky rules with if you haven't called a timeout, you get charged a timeout, that kind of thing. We don't have a running clock here, so I don't do a lot of timeouts. Maybe want to homebrew some sort of timeout rules. But I don't have anything really for that because there's not a running clock. It's just, as the time happens, we take off X amount for each play. But this is triple threat basketball using the NBA 75 75th anniversary team. And so all these guys are going to be in this initial set, including a whole lot more. I mean, these are mostly just modern players, but there's a lot of guys from the 40s, 50s, 60s, and the 70s who are in the set as well. And so pretty cool chance to play cross era. I think I have some others here. Stockton, Parrish, the Glove, Gary Payton, Steph Curry, Giannis. So there are definitely guys, Anthony Davis, who are still playing. AI and Ray Allen. And those are just the ones that I have printed out right now that I've been sort of demoing with. And then, of course, all these guys that you've seen in this game. You can go to triplethreatbasketballgame.com. triplethreatbasketballgame.com. That's what the URL is going to be for the game. That set should be ready to go by this weekend at the latest. I'm just sort of adding a few different things. We have a couple play testers who are giving some feedback. So just trying to like get the last little details into the game, things like TV timeouts and stuff like that. I'm writing into the rule book or the guidebook. That way you'll know what those are and be able to play with those. Like I said, I have a game timer that's reusable. You can just use a little token because the boxes are like 4 of these. So, you know, each box would be that size, and you'd be able to put a token in there and move the token, you know, to the appropriate space. That way you can reuse it and you don't have to mark it off and print it off every time. Another good idea is to laminate. So if you wanted to use this timer and mark off with a pen or a marker or something, you can laminate this and then just use a whiteboard marker and mark off the time. And when you're finished, you wipe it clean and start all over and use the same one over and over again. You can buy those sort of self-laminating sheets where you put it in there and then, you know, you just cut around it, and it's sort of a self-laminating adhesive, which I've used those. We've used those before in the past in our family, and those are pretty cool and an easy way if you don't have a laminating machine. I think that's it. I hope you enjoy the game. I hope you try the game. It's going to be $10, and you're going to get 76 players for $10. Obviously, they're not all on the same team, although once you get it, you're going to have a lot of Lakers, and you're going to have a lot of Celtics, and you're going to have a lot of Sixers. So you might actually be able to play some all-time greatest Celtics versus Lakers, because there's a lot of Celtics and Lakers in the all-time greatest set. But then you've got other guys here, obviously. You have several Bulls. You have some guys who played on multiple teams, you know, that you could sort of switch over and say, oh, you know, he's part of this all-time kind of great team. There's actually quite a few Suns. You know, you have Barkley, you have Nash, you have, I want to say there's somebody else for the Suns. Somebody recently, I can't remember. But I think there's another Phoenix Suns player. You have some Spurs in here. So a lot of really great players. I think you have 3 Spurs. You have Duncan, George Gervin. 4. Kawhi Leonard is in the set, and so is David Robinson is in the set as well. So you almost have a complete Spurs team as well. They'd have to just pick up a free agent. So there's several teams in here, and some of the great teams in the NBA history are represented. Couple Isaiah Thomas, Dennis Rodman, and then you've got sort of the older guys. Dave Bing played for the Pistons, so you have several Pistons as well. So I think it's a really good opportunity to put some interesting things together as far as sets, teams playing against each other, pulling in teams together where maybe a guy had played for several different teams. You'd be able to do that. You know, Drexler played for the Rockets, so did Barkley, and you got Olajuwon. So you got some different people coming together, played for Houston as well. I think it'll be fun. So it's going to be $10. You can pick it up at triplethreatbasketballgame.com. And again, that's going to be available later this week. So if you go to the website and it's not yet available, just check back by this weekend, and you'll be able to. The weekend is, you know, as I'm recording this, is the end of March. So like March 27th, 8th, 9th, in that range. And you'll be able to pick up the game. The download is a PDF, and it's going to be instantaneous. So the second you purchase, you're going to get access to the files, and you'll have all the files you need. The game timer, you'll have this simplified score sheet, you'll have the game engine chart, all of the cards, including you'll get the cards just as a block like this, sort of the bottom parts, and then you'll have you can play with just that if you want to, or you can, you know, take the photos. You'll have a blank space here if you want to play with the tall cards. It'll be something like this. It'll have a blank space at the top, and then you can go into any image editing program, and you can download these player photos, the same ones that I have here. I can't sell them legally, but you can download them for free. I'm just giving them to you as for your own personal use. You can use it. Please don't resell them, because I don't have the rights to give you to resell them. So if you want to sell these cards on a secondary market, don't do that. Not if the player images and logos are there, because I don't have the right to redistribute those or to sell them. I mean, I think I can distribute them, but I can't sell them. And if you want to go in and find your own player cards, there'll be a sheet in the group of PDFs that come with the game that show you what the dimensions are. So if you want to crop an image, find your own images, crop them, and put them into the cards yourself, you can do that. If you just want to have different style, you want all black and white, or whatever you want to do. Maybe some of these images are not the way you want to remember the player, so you can feel free to go and get whatever you want and put them on there. But I'm just leaving a space for you to do that and kind of personalize the card for yourself, because I think they look pretty stunning. The bottom part is going to have the color, sort of the equalizer kind of look, Pez dispenser, or however you want to think about it. And then the top part can be whatever you want it to be. It could be more stats, it could be the players, just a headshot of each player, however you want to do it. But I think some of these action shots really are, it's almost a collectible, at that point, which is really cool. So that's the game. Hopefully this is a game changer for the tabletop basketball simulation industry, and hopefully you'll give it a chance. And if you purchase the set, don't forget to go back and give your reviews and your thoughts on the website. You'll be prompted after you purchase the set to go and leave a review. The reviews are for other purchasers. It's great for me to hear that you love the game. I like that too, but it's for other people trying to make a purchase decision. What do you like about the game? If there's something you don't like, or something you hope will change in the future, you can leave that sort of feedback as well at the website. If you have any questions or comments about this game right here, or the game overall in general, just leave them down in the comment section below of this video, and I'll get them right back to you. This is going to be posted to the Triple Threat Basketball YouTube channel, so if you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe. There'll be more game news, and this is where I'm going to drop any news about new sets, or any news about the game itself, any reviews, any demos. I have how-to videos here. I plan to put some sort of how to add in the features of the game, things like the option to pass up a shot, and how that works, and that type of thing. So just breaking that down a little bit, how you can do that, and how you can sort of change the game and use different rules in a way that you would want to use them. All right, I think that's it for me. Thanks for